Tata my chance, that is just such a South African saying. And for Tata locally, it's really been the phrase that pays, with many South Africans taking a chance on the Indian manufacturer. You know, outside of India, South Africa has the most Tatas on the road. But it hasn't been passenger vehicles that have driven the volumes, it's been their workhorses like the Xenon. Right, so obviously before we test drive any vehicle, it's important to get into your comfortable driving position. Wow. Okay, that's going to be quite irritating. So let's pretend the key is in. Yeah, so adjust the seat. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, you know what this is like? This is kind of like a homophobe in a gay club. I've been fiddling around here for a while now and I just can't get comfortable. The problem is I find that you're sitting quite high up and it needs to be lowered in terms of the seats, and you can't do that. And I can't make the adjustment on the wheel because if I tilt it up, it's got no reach. If I tilt it up, then my knee still ends up getting caught by the key, which would be in here if it wasn't making that stupid noise. It's not the most ergonomically friendly layout. But what they have tried to do is target the more lifestyle orientated buyer, especially if you consider things like the double cab. So they've added in a lovely Telefunken infotainment system, touchscreen sat nav. I mean, you can even watch TV on it. It's got Bluetooth, which is really cool. Electric windows all round, which is a nice touch as well. So they've really tried to focus on the lifestyle elements, but maybe for me, focus more on how you feel when you're inside the vehicle so that you actually want to drive it more. But anyway, let's go driving. Tata. So important for Tata was engaging with consumers and obviously finding out what improvements they can make. And what came to the fore, you guys wanted low emissions, more efficient engines, and obviously an engine with a bit more torque. So that's what they've done in this 2.2 litre diesel. Variable turbo technology, it's up from 104 kilowatts to 110. Newton meters stayed the same at 320. What is cool though is that power band's available from as low as 1,500 RPM. So it does make the engine really responsive. The engine is actually probably one of the most powerful 2.2 litre diesels in the bakkie segment. So that's a good selling point for them. Driving, gearbox, 5-speed manual, it's all worked pretty well. I've had no complaints. It's probably the strongest feature in the Tata Xenon. I know these bakkies are massively popular in Africa, which is why we've been driving it around on bumpy roads like this. Where it's let down probably is its NVH. I mean, they said that they've improved it, but it's just not up to the standards of a lot of the more expensive bakkies out there, but probably not even comparable with their competitors like the Photon Tunneland and the GWM Steed. So there's still quite a bit of work that needs to be done there. Driving on road though, for me, wasn't as cool. Sure, they've got leaf springs at the back and you expect things to hop around quite a bit, but the ride is really firm, really brutal. It's almost like an incredible safety feature. It is impossible in this vehicle to text while driving. Not because they shut off your connection to the networks, it's just physically impossible. It is so bumpy going over the roads that it's impossible to do that. We're obviously in the double cab 4x4. What is cool is I can switch between 2-wheel drive, 4 high, and it's got a diff lock, so it's got 4 low range on the fly. I've been fiddling around up to about 40 kilometers an hour and switching between, but it's just in such a dumb place. It's hidden here to the right. You can't see it, it's not marked. So literally, once you get a feel for it, you'll see the instrumentation lights up so you know what mode you're driving. Just really, really bizarre placement. Steering wheel for me is also sitting a little bit skewed to the right. Sure, you get used to it, it's just one of those things. What is cool, which is new, is they've got dual front airbags, so that's always important, upping the safety standards as well. Comes with ABS brakes. But driving on the gravel roads like we've been, it doesn't have off-road ABS that you find in the more expensive, well-known bakkie brands out there. So when you do get on the brakes, it kind of makes a lot of squealing noises underneath. So what are the strong points for me on the Tata Xenon? Price, and obviously peace of mind. They've got a 4-year, 120,000 kilometer warranty, 4-year unlimited kilometer roadside assistance, and a 5-year, 90,000 kilometer service plan. So that's good news. The brand's been in South Africa for a long time, so they've proven their reliability and their value as well. But pricing is really good. The 4x2 single cab starts at 190, and this big boy that we're in, top of the range, 270,000 Rand. That's a lot of bucky for very little money. But for me, it feels like Tata's actually fallen behind Photon and GWM. Yes, they're appealing to a new consumer and more lifestyle focus, but having driven the Tata, this is still where it belongs, as a workhorse on a farm.